I was a little unsatisfied with. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Now, okay, as you read in the title, I am reviewing or testing out for the first time the Natasha Denona Glam Face palettes. Now, I know what I said in a previous video that I was through with Natasha Denona for a minute. I will give you guys a moment to tear me apart in the comments. Yeah, I'm eating crow right now. Yeah, if you need a little bit more time, I can just imagine what you guys are saying. Yeah, but if you guys remember in the video, my main complaint was these expensive palettes where there was not enough colors in there that really appealed to me. So I wasn't getting as many looks that I like out of the palettes, and then a lot of the colors weren't like versatile. Something I just throw in my suitcase and I can maybe, you know, cheat and use something on my cheeks or somewhere else on my face. And basically, I'm not saying she heard me, because she came out with these palettes about a week after I put up that video, and of course, planning and production time for a new palette is several months. So this was already in the works. But I feel like she hit it out of the park, because in this palette, you are getting the cream blush, you're getting the highlight, and you're getting so many different colors here with shimmers and with mattes that you can give you a matte look, you can give a shimmer look, and the more of these colors appeal to me. Then plus these brown colors right here, I mean, I could use those for contours and blushers. So I'm getting a full face palette out of this palette. Now, I originally had just bought the darker one, but then I was watching my girl Chelsea over GlamGirlChelsea. I'll leave her link down in the description box. Go by and say hi. She bought the light palette, and she's much darker than I am, and it showed up well on her face, so I went ahead and ordered the light one also. And another reason why these palettes appeal to me, I'll show you the lighter palette. Here, again, these colors here I can use as bronzers and contours. I love the shimmers, a lot of mattes, so I can do just a matte glam look. I can do a shimmery look, I can do a lot of colors or just one and done. Love this blush color, and of course, Natasha Denona, her highlights are always very well formulated. Another reason, what I was about to say, that appealed to me with these palettes is, if you guys remember my video where I did Wayne Goss's anti-aging or reduce the aging of your face, a younger look way of doing your makeup. And to get that unity in your face, the same bronzing or contour colors that you used here, he used in the crease of the eye to contour here, and it just helped to lift. And using a lot of shimmery colors right here, and using the same highlight as here and here. So basically, I can recreate that anti-aging look that I loved with just this palette. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the light on this side of my face, the dark on this side of my face. Now, I'm not gonna explain too much in detail the technique from Wayne Goss, so make sure you jump over to that video and maybe watch that first, or watch his. I will leave both of them as a link down in the description box, and then you'll understand what I'm doing. So right now I only have, let me go ahead and take off. Wait. Yes, take off the film here, because I have not touched these yet. I haven't even stuck my fingers in them. Ah, 2 times is nice. Double is nice. Okay, So what I was saying is I've already got my foundation on. Actually, I'm doing another ultimate smackdown with 2 different foundations, and I have on my concealer, but I do not have on any powder because these are cream blushes in here is what I understood. Let me put my finger in there. No, they're powder blushes. Why did I think they were cream blushes? No, they're powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face. Let's go in with my beloved Christian Dior, the cushion powder. And let's go in with my large La Mer brush. And let me just powder my cheeks a little bit so nothing really sticks. Just a little bit of powder, just a little bit. Okay, so let's start with the light. Let me put the light on this side and put the dark on this side of my vanity on my table here so I don't get them mixed up. And I want to go in and bronze a little bit. I'm going to try the color Crease in the light. I'm gonna go in with, I need a little bit smaller brush that'll go in there. Let's go in with my Wayne Goss number 3 from his Edit collection. And let's go in with the crease first. And I'm just gonna hit this contour area here and see how that works. Okay, that's good. I probably went in a little bit too much. Let's blend that out. I don't like a lot of contour. That already looks good. Just wanna get under the cheekbone just a little bit. Okay, that's already looking good. Now let me go in with also from the Edit, going in with the number 1, and I'm gonna go in with the darker color here, the Smoke, okay? And let's bronze it up, give me a little bit more color, and dab this off so I don't have too much. And I just want a little bit more brown over my cheeks. Okay, so far that's looking good. Go with the Smoke a little bit under my jawline here. Blend it out. Let me go in again with my La Mer brush and just buff. I'm liking. Alrighty then, let me find another brush. Now I'm going in with my Wayne Goss from his Artist. I think it was the Artist and Artistry collection, this one. And let's go into the dark color. And I think for me, I'm gonna go in with this color. This is the crease in this, in the darker, it's the last one here. I'm gonna use that a little bit to contour. It's a little bit more on the redder side, what I like, but let's just try it out. Okay, it's not bad. Again, I got a little bit too much on right here. I have to be careful. I'm a little light for the winter, so I don't want too much. Oh, that's pretty. I actually like that a little bit better than the, what did I use? The crease one in the Natasha, in the lighter one. You know what, I think I put a little bit more further down here, so I'm gonna hit this a little bit further down so that my cheeks are even. It's better. Okay, and now let me go in with, let's go in with my Sonia G Cheek Pro, and let's go into the transition color from the darker one right here, and let me use that a little bit to bronze up my cheeks and give me a little bit of color, just in this area. Guys, this is looking pretty good. I feel like I need a little bit more on that side. I was a little bit, let's go back to the light palette. I think I was a little bit, I went in with crease here. I think I was a little bit too light at first because I think it's a little bit more grayer tone. I thought I was putting too much on. I feel like I don't have enough. There we go. And buff out a little bit. That's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm gonna even add a little bit more. Now, it's a little hard to put one side contouring your nose the other side. I'm gonna stick with the darker. I kind of like that transition color. Let me go in with the number 4 from Wayne Goss's edit. And I'm going in with the transition and just rounding up the tip of my nose a little bit, because I think this color is a little bit better for the center of my face. Yeah, it's a good color. You want it a little bit warm, not too gray, so you don't look like the end of your nose is muddy or dirty. And then buff that out a little bit. Okay, you guys, I just took another spoonful of Crow because so far I'm getting what I want. I'm getting a full palette. Okay, now with the Wayne Goss technique, he did use a cream eyeshadow first before he did to help the shimmer eyeshadow really stick. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in with some of my ultra creamy concealer from Tarte. And let's just put a little bit of that on the eyelids. Okay. And going in with my Pat McGrath concealer brush. Let's smooth that out. Okay, that looks good. So, let me get a flat brush here. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia G flat definer from her Skyline. And we're gonna go in with, outer corner. Even though I'm going the middle of my eyelid and more on the inner, I'm still going to use the outer corner. So let's tap this on first to get it placed really nicely. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more payout, but it's coming. It's very dezent, as we say in German, very subtle. Wishing I had a little bit more payout here. Let me spray it with my La Mer mist and see if I can't wet this a little bit and get a little bit more payout. Come on, I was enjoying this so much. Come on, Natasha. Okay, that's a little bit better. There you go. It needs to be a little bit moist. Perfect. Okay, now it's there. Now it's there. You guys see that shimmer? You need to wet it a little bit, and it probably would have showed up even better if I had followed Wayne Goss's tutorial 100% correctly and put a cream powder on it. But now that I've got that on, going a little bit close, I like that. It's very beautiful. A very light rose gold. Okay, good. Let's go in here and grab from, I always forget what this brush is called, you guys. Put it up here in editing. But this is a Fude brush I have, and this is the one I have that is of mink hairs. And I'm staying with the outer corner color. This is a little bit more, even more peachy rose. I'm gonna go ahead and wet this, because now I know from the beginning it needs to be a little wet. And let's get this on. Okay, of course it's gonna give me a darker, richer color. Okay, that's a good payoff. It's giving you a darker maroon bronze look, but it's nice. Very nicely shimmered. Yeah, I'm liking it. Could see as maybe day look, evening look. Okay, let's go on and put on my little guards. If you watched the Wayne Goss video, you know why. Okay, starting with the light. I'm gonna stay with the crease because that's what I use as a contour here. And let's go in with my Wayne Goss number 19. And we're just gonna go in with the color crease, which is the middle one right here. And we're gonna go all in the outer corner of the eye here and the crease, all the way over to the nose, under the eyebrow. Now this is very pigmented. I didn't have to dab in a lot at all. Actually, I'm gonna go in, where's my beloved number 3 from Wayne Goss, and blend this out a little bit. Make sure she's clean, because I used her yesterday. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, and staying with my number 19. Now I'm gonna go in with smoke and just darken the outer just a little bit right here. Okay, blend, blend, blend. Number 3. And I think I'm done there. Okay, let's go in now to the darker palette. I got my Wayne Goss number 20. And we're gonna go in with transition right here, okay? Transition, don't wanna get the wrong color. Going in with my number 3 and blending out a little bit. Guys, these colors are really blending out good. I heard somebody say that they feel like she improved the formulas a little bit. I don't know what she was gonna improve on, even though I was a little unsatisfied with some of the colors in the palettes because I really didn't have any use for them. One thing I never complained about was her formula is excellent. Okay, that blended out so well. I'm gonna stay with the number 20. Now we're gonna go into crease right here to darken up a little bit in the outer corner. Oh, I like this combination. That's really nice. I'm not usually a bronzy or any that in that line of colors for my eyes, but this is, wow. This combination, this dark side combination is really gorgeous. What did I just do with my number 3? Number 3 again to blend. Wow. Okay, I'm going to make sure both sides are even like I want them. Okay, they're pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and pull off my strips. Very nice. Go in with my Sonia G Jumbo Concealer. I'm just gonna, where I pulled a little bit of my concealer off, what's left on the brush, just touch it up. Guys, that looks gorgeous. Okay, finishing out the look. We're going back into the light palette, and I am going to take my Sonia G smudger brush. This is the Smudger Two. And now I'm going in with the inner corner. And this is where Wayne Goss says to put some kind of celestial brightening color right there. So we're gonna go in there and just right in here, give me a little bit more brightening. Right here, inner part. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this down a little bit here into that inner corner. And again, just over the inner third of my eyelid, the upper eyelid. You guys see that? Okay, we're done there. Let's go in with the Esom W21. And let's go back to the darker palette. Again, going in with inner corner. Bring this down a little bit also. Actually in the inner corner. What do you guys think? I'm liking both looks. I'm liking both looks. Okay, we're not finished. Let's go in with Wayne Goss's really, really tiny number 8, because now I need to push a little color into my lashes. Starting with the light, I'm gonna go back into smoke. And just to accentuate a little bit over my lashes. Let me guys turn this way so you guys can see. Again, in smoke, in the lighter palette, just right here, give me a little bit of definition on the upper eyelid, right at the rim of the lashes. And I'm not gonna necessarily go all the way to the corner of my eye, just a little bit more, that outer 2/3 in the middle. I think that's enough. Let me just clean this off. Now going into the darker palette, I have not used the smoke here. You see guys, that one right there is a little bit darker, and that's what we're going to go with. And push that into my lashes also. turned out a little bit better. Let me go back and make this side a little bit thicker because it's lighter. Let me make sure I got off that other smoke on there. Okay, in the smoke and the lighter palette again, I just want to make this outside a little bit thicker. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, you guys ready to get into some blushes? I don't know why I really thought this was a cream blush, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna go in with the Soft Cheek from my Sonia G, her Sky Face, and we're going, it does say cream blush. What is that thing? Why does it not feel creamy on my fingers? Says it's a cream blush, so let me go in with an undyed cheek blush. Going in with the Sonia G Classic Cheek. This is undyed, and going into the cream blush. I could have sworn I heard that this was cream blush, but it doesn't have a very creamy feeling, but let's test it out. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. This brush worked perfect with this blush, so I'm just gonna flip it over, and now we're going into the dark side here. Going into the dark side.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Okay, I've probably been on the dark side my whole life. Okay, let me turn this way. And a little bit darker, richer color. But that's also gorgeous. Wow. Hitting it out of the park with this. Got something a little muddy going on there, but that could have been left over from the sticky stuff. Gorgeous. Okay, the only thing left is highlight. Then I am going to put on some lashes and come back and give you guys my opinions. Okay, Sonia G Fan Pro, going in with the light side first. That is gorgeous. Okay, I have a ton of fan brushes, so let me grab another one. Let's go in, or you know what I'm gonna do, instead of going with a fan brush, I'm gonna go in with the Sonia G Detailed from this line. This was her latest line. I don't know if it's called anything particular. Again, I'll put the name up because I never remember stuff like that. Okay, going in with the darker palette. And this is a little bit of a slanted brush that I find it works just as good as a fan brush for your highlight. As you guys see, that is gorgeous. Okay, and then Wayne Goss's tip for the younger looking eyes. You wanna take the same highlight and go under your brow bone with it. So going in with my Sonia G Builder 3, first the darker palette because I have it in my hand. Let's put some of that highlight here. And let me go in with, okay, let me just clean off the Builder 3 and use that. I mean, the highlights are not that different, so it really won't make a difference. Okay, looking at the highliners, see which one I want to use on the tip of my nose. I think I want to use the one from the darker palette. So going in with, this is the middle size one from his artist collection, going in with the darker palette, the highlight. Okay, that's enough. Okay, you guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to put on some mascara, gonna buff my face a little bit, and I'll see you in a few. Okay, you guys, I am done. I just have my Dior Iconic Over Curl mascara on my top lashes and a little bit of my Victoria Beckham mascara on my bottom lashes. I buffed my face out with my Sonia G buffer here. This is the original buffer. It's called the Face 1 with the flat bristles here with my Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish in number 2, medium. And I just have on my lips a little bit of my Viseart lip gloss in Benet. You guys, I just had to finish eating my whole plate of crow because Natasha Denona, she knocked it out of the ballpark.
There it goes. This ball is gone.
Both palettes. I love both looks, both colors, you know, both color combinations, the darker and the lighter work on my face. This is more of a very nice day look or very more casual look. Here I get a little bit more drama, or in the summer when I'm a little bit more tan, these colors are probably working even better. I mean, I just did a full face of just the palette. I got my bronzer, I got my contour, I got all the transition and the crease and the, you know, darker colors to line my eyes. The shimmers work good. That very first shimmer, which one was that? That was the outer corner in the light palette. I had to work at that to get it to show up a little bit, but after I got it packed on, the intensity is great. Everything blended beautifully. Every shade, the highlights. I mean, Natasha Denona, that's one thing you can never complain about. Her highlights are always very well formulated, and I have many of them, and that's one thing I've never complained about, her highlights. And I am so glad I broke down and said, no matter, my sticky thing's still on here. So glad I broke down and said, it doesn't matter what I said, they look like something I can really use and something that I can travel with. And basically I can pack, boom, that's all I need. That's all I need in my suitcase, and a foundation and a powder and a concealer, mascara, and I'm okay with a nude lip gloss, and I'm gone for a long weekend, or I'm even gone for 4 or 5 days somewhere else. So you guys, yeah, that shows even when you're disappointed in several products from a company, if you find the company generally good and the quality good, everybody deserves a second chance. So I'm glad I gave Natasha Denona a second chance. And you guys, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed the content. And I hope to see you back soon. And as always, yours truly, Heart Macon. Bye.